All right, Capricorns. Let me make sure I got sound because I don't know. Okay. What's up? What's up? I am Nat. Thank you for coming to my channel, Not Spiritually Inclined. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button for me. Check out my YouTube shorts. I would appreciate it. You can follow me on TikTok for more readings at Nat Loves Tarot. If you want to schedule a one-on-one personal paid reading session with me, make sure you watch the intro that comes on right before this video starts. All the information you need is in there. So Capricorns, this is your reading, but this reading will not and cannot resonate with every single Capricorn who pressed play because that is impossible. So if this reading does not apply to your life in any kind of way, let it fly. If this reading does not fit into your life in any kind of way, please do not try to force it to, because that means it is not for you. It is for a fellow Capricorn. If you feel it in your heart to do, show your appreciation for my content to my Cash App, which is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. And also, if you decide to follow me on TikTok, make sure you have an active account, because if I see red flags with your account, you will not be added to my TikTok. Okay, so the title of this video is mostly for the people who are planning to have or have scheduled surgeries or transplants coming up, or if you know anybody who have a scheduled surgery or transplant coming up. That is what stood out in this reading for y'all Capricorns. And you never know who you can help with this reading, all right? You know, all readings go different every time I do them. This is just what stood out in this reading. All right, so the first set of cards, y'all have your first card saying demons. Your next card says improvement. Your next card says Dear Mama by Tupac. And your last card says I love you, but you need to heal. So this is not for everybody. I feel like some of y'all went through a dark period in your life, like due to a traumatic experience, because the demons card is telling me that, and it says, I worship the devil, karma can't touch me. So this demon card is telling me that at one point, some of y'all may have worshiped the devil and felt untouchable, like the card is saying, like you felt like you were exempt from karma. The improvement card is next, which says it's about to get better. So that's telling me, you know, things are about to get better for you. The song Dear Mama by Tupac showing up. I do feel like somebody's mother is telling you that she loves you, but you need to heal because she's not with all this demonic stuff. Yeah, a mother's love is what's on the card. And then I'm picking up, yeah, your next card says I love you, but you need to heal. Right. So I'm picking up Aquarius, Libra, Virgo, and Leo energy. So let's get to your next set of cards. All right, your first card says there's a message from a feminine karmic for some of y'all. Your next message says expecting a baby. There's another message from a feminine karmic for some of y'all. And then your last card says hooked. I'm getting strong feminine energy from these next set of cards. So feminine Capricorns, I feel like some of y'all are romantically involved with somebody that you use to distract yourself from your real life problems. I'm also seeing that you may be pregnant by this man. Yeah, the card is saying new beginning, and it's also saying that this masculine actually does want this baby with you, but I don't feel like you fully believe what he's saying, and that's why I feel like this only time will tell card is right here. That's a feminine karmic message, which I feel like is from you, feminine Capricorns. And then It looks like you caught strong feelings for him really fast to the point where you cut off everybody else you were dating when you met him with this not everyone can access me card, which is also a feminine karmic message coming from a feminine Capricorn. Um, yeah, you got hooked on him with the hook card pretty quickly. Okay. All right, let's go to your next set of messages. If y'all are watching and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please like the video. Please share the video. I would really appreciate it. All right. Your first card says girl with a snake. Your next card says engagement ring. Your next card says the sword and rose. And your last card says soulmates. So feminine Capricorns, some of y'all might be demonstrating narcissistic ways in your relationship. And I feel like this man may be starting to see it. It looks like he may have set some kind of boundaries for you. And he also feels like you have some enablers, like some messy friends or family encouraging your behavior. He could also feel like you charmed him to use him. But the crazy thing is that I see y'all could already be engaged and agree to be in this commitment. So at some point, he did feel like y'all were a union and that you completed him. And looking at the cards, it does look like he still feels that way about you. With the sword and the rose card, I feel like some of y'all may have opened up to your person about your issues and all the trauma you went through that created the dark side of you, because the card is saying truth, clarity, and a spiritual force pushing to protect him and pushing you to tell him the truth. And I do feel like he sympathized with you. With this soulmates card, y'all definitely have a soul connection and a soul contract. And this is a very deep connection. Y'all are in a partnership and agreement that both of y'all take very seriously. Okay. All right. So let's get into the tarot part of y'all reading. I'm about to let me make sure I still got sound. Sometimes this thing be tripping. I still got sound. Okay. All right. So let's get into the tarot part of y'all reading. So y'all first card is the Chariot. It came out reversed. Y'all next card is the Judgment card. I'm sorry, y'all next card is the Five of Wands, which came out reversed. Then the next card is the Judgment card. Then y'all next card is the Ace of Cups, which came out reversed. And your next card is the Queen of Pentacles, which came out reversed. And the Death card came out reversed. Wow, all these cards come out reversed for y'all. All right, so the zodiac signs that want to show up in in the tarot part of your reading, Capricorn, are Cancer, Leo, Libra, Pisces, Scorpio. Capricorn, you want to show up in your own reading. So earlier, Libra and Leo showed up in your reading, and Leo. So it's strong Leo, Libra. Yeah, Leo, Libra, Virgo. Yeah, strong Leo, Libra, Virgo energy in your reading, Capricorns. But I also see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So really Scorpio, Libra, Leo, and Cancer is the strongest zodiac signs in your reading. Yeah, Cancer, Leo, Libra, and Scorpio. Scorpio for real, because Scorpio showed up 3 times. So some of y'all, this can relate to you if you're dealing with a Scorpio. All right, so the Chariot card. All right, so it came out reverse. So a chariot is something you get on to move. So obviously some of y'all, usually this card means moving forward, having determination, not letting nobody or nothing stop you. Mastering the dark and the light side of yourself, but it came out reverse. So this card is giving advice that some of y'all will triumph through whatever you're going through if you stay grounded and humble through praising God. I'm getting that some of y'all are concerned about your success. Your state of mind is that you worry about how other people feel about you being successful. The standards these people hold you to is what it looks like. The card wants you to understand that people who love you and triumph will despise you when you fail. So remember that in your moment of success, because praise can make you feel larger than life. And it looks like some of y'all are around people who love to brag on you when you're successful, but it benefits them because it benefits them. But the minute you have a setback or you fall off for a little bit, they are ashamed of you or they shame you. Okay. All right, y'all. Next card is the Five of Wands that came out reverse. Yeah. So the Five of Wands is just a bunch of confusion, a bunch of drama. Um, you know, somebody lying to turn everybody against you, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm seeing disputes, trickery, and contradiction. I'm even seeing disputes in the courtroom where somebody's rights will be enforced. Pretty much is what that card is about. All right, the Judgment card is in an upright position. So in this card, there's an angel in the sky with red wings, blowing a trumpet with a white cloth with a red cross on it, and then there's people at the bottom, like jumping up out of caskets, holding their hands out and holding their head to the sky, like they're surrendering or repenting or something like that. They're some of these caskets are in water. Well, all the caskets are in this. It's like they're in a big body of, it's a big body of water with all these caskets, and you got people that's naked, they jumping out the caskets and they're holding their arms up, holding their head to the sky, looking at the angel blowing the trumpet. So this card talks about the last judgment, the end of the world, when the dead is awakened to determine if they're being sent to heaven or hell. Ultimate justice. This is speaking if you're going to be rewarded for good or punished for the bad things you did in your life because you may have not been living as good as you thought you were. It speaks about your fear of Judgment Day, Capricorn. So if you're going around judging people, basically, you shouldn't. Because like the cards say, you may not have been living as good as you thought you were. All right, y'all, next card is the Ace of Cups that came out reverse. So the Ace of Cups card, it has a cloud with a hand coming out of it, and it's like fountains of water falling over the cup. The hand is holding the cup, and it's like a couple of streams of water falling over the cup. The hand is up over top of a big body of water. Got lily pads in it. Got a bird upside down, and they got a cross and everything like that. So I'm seeing somebody having a change of heart, basically. Somebody who's stubborn and you can't change this person's mind. So if this is about a relationship, this is about the law of love and energy that cannot be altered. So pretty much there has been divine intervention in this situation, and it's pretty much nothing you can do about it. Somebody could have been faking their love for you because this is somebody who's emotionally unstable. Also, this is not for everybody. It looks like somebody's on a list for a heart transplant, but there's like a plan to purposely change a gene. Okay, let me say this correctly. Let me say this first. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I have to say that by law. Now, it looks like somebody's on a list for a heart transplant, but there's a plan to purposely change your genes DNA sequence to produce something different, and I hope that makes sense. And the reason is because there's a forcible overthrow. There could be allegedly a forcible overthrow of government or social order in favor of a new system in progress. So y'all know it's always something new. Y'all know the United States is always experimenting or whatever. But I'm just saying allegedly. This is what I'm seeing in this card. So now let me make this clear. I'm not trying to discourage anybody from getting their heart transplant. I'm not saying that there's a active overthrow of the government in progress or nothing like that. A social order in favor of a new system in progress. Y'all know these things are known to happen in the United States. This situation actually could have already happened if you have a loved one that passed away from a heart transplant recently. So my whole point is just to encourage you to just do your research and deal with hospitals and doctors with good reputations, and most importantly, use your intuition. Okay. Unfortunately, this person showing up and this person showing you fake love could be part of this whole setup. All right. So just be careful. That's the whole point of me saying all that. Your next card is the Queen of Pentacles, which came out reversed. So yeah, it's a woman sitting on her throne. She's out in nature. It looks like her throne is sitting on grass. She's holding this big pentacle. And this woman loves nature. Just like flowers all over the card, above her, at the arch of the card. She's dressed really nicely. She has a crown on, but it's in reverse. So some of y'all are involved with a woman who's evil. You probably had suspicions about her. I don't know if she has anything to do with your surgery or transplant being altered, but I'm picking up that some of y'all are involved with a woman who's evil. You probably had suspicions about her already. You could actually be a little scared of her, but you definitely don't trust her. And it looks like she has an illness herself. I don't know if this is a mental illness. I don't know if this is a physical illness. Um, and it's really sad because some people are evil till the very end, until they're on their deathbed, even if they're already suffering. Okay. I feel like this woman is one of those people. And then y'all have the death card. So there's like somebody on a horse. Uh, the face looks like a skeleton. They're holding up this black flag with some kind of symbol in it. There's two people on their knees, like they pleading with this person. Um, and then there's somebody like a spiritual person or a religious person standing up with their hands together. It looked like a man with blood on his face, like begging this person on his horse holding this flag. This person is wearing all black on a white horse. And then it's like somebody on the ground. Looks like this person is deceased. So this is the death card, and it came out reversed. So let me say this real quick, and this is not on the card. With the death card reversed, I feel like any plots that's being set up against you, Capricorn, to like unalive you through surgery will not work. If you pass, you're going to come back. So the death card can represent loss, change, revelation, or it also can represent a literal death, possibly in your surroundings. It could represent something definite and shocking that happened. It also talks about a country that suffered a lot of deaths due to things like COVID. This card could represent the scene after a battle, an accident, or a plague. The sun in this card represents that life goes on anyway, and the child in this card means that same thing. So this card is basically just drastic change, transformation, somebody trying to stop change that's inevitable, that's going to happen anyway. It could represent a costly loss, painful goodbyes, and an irreversible, I cannot talk, irreversible lasting change. Okay, pretty much that's what the death card represents in the tarot. Okay. So Capricorns, that is what I have for you. Do not forget, if you're interested in a one-on-one personal paid reading session with me, make sure you watch the intro that comes on before this video starts. All the information you need to reach out to me and schedule your one-on-one reading with me is in there, which will only be via email, so do not get scammed. There is no other way you can reach me. Okay. I do not have any phone numbers. I don't have any WhatsApp numbers, nothing weird like that, so don't get scammed. All right. And I can guarantee you, if they're not as detailed as me, they definitely scam us. Okay. All right, Capricorns, that is your reading.